Alright, you guys, welcome to Madmanlive Gaming of Hitman 3. I haven't played since Thursday. Beat the first mission and it wasn't done loading.
I was playing my son yesterday. I just had to wait for the updates and the upgrades. I ain't played Tekken in so long. They had to update. It would be something. But they just really changed like the outcome of it. Like when you know the start at the video. That's what I saw when they changed. And they probably gave everybody some new moves here and there. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the new DLC character and the new outfits and the next season pass. I'm gonna buy the whole thing. Instead of just paying $5.99 for her, she's gonna get her map and everything, man. Like, fuck it, keep it going. After 6 days. Sit up all night, yo. Forget about it, shit spoiled. 2 days sitting out on the stove. It's not hot no more, and then when the refrigerator, give up a certain point of the smell. I think it's gonna spoil that food. Don't do that. After 6 days of having the same food, it's over. Kids not gonna eat that shit, and I get tired of eating that shit. I'm the only one still left eating turkey sandwiches by myself. All my macaroni and cheese be gone, sweet potato be gone, stuffing be gone. Only thing left over always turkey and greens. Once that shit sit out all night, bro, forget about that shit spoiled.
They should be doing death in the family anyway. It should be interesting. End of the line.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you?
Surprised they changed the look of
Who will you
his
be
face.
without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture. So don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
This should be fun. Oh, I might get my silver ballers. Oh, come on. I don't get silver ballers. Stupid, you gotta have two silver ballers to get master for you. You could get silver ballers, both two silver ballers.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her three adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator, hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Some bullshit.
What are you doing here? This is a restricted area. Sir, I need you to follow me, please. That's good, sir. We'll be out of here right away. Yeah, so, don't come back, sir. Thanks.
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir.
Who are you? Hey, you. This guy has a serious problem. Hey, you know this guy? Great. Last warning, safety is off. Visual on Tango. What the hell do you call that outfit? You're a moron if you think I don't see through that outfit. Show me your hands. On your knees. I don't usually give You are gonna Listen here, man. Come out with your hands up. Show yourself.
Why the hell?
And I've written your report on my
Right in the head. Well, 1-6 SOB. You got one option, sir. Show me those hands right now. Look at that guy. That's street fight. Don't let him control the situation. All right. I'm out.
Let's try this again.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Phineas Whitman, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about those texts.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me, said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it, actually.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff from your ex was like manipulation 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was gonna read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
And all this security, I've never seen a place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. This is what I mean. You have to be patted down before you see Madame Carlyle inside.
I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
You know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Providence Partners, and last one to be alive.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution. handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Please stay back.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
So how does... one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer
Mr.
searching the
Fernsby?
manor for clues first?
You have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Sup?
I'm fine. It's all part of...
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on
Patrick
the
Carlyle.
I will.
I don't need
Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
So watch yourself around, Mr. Patrick.
It's that
Don't worry
sneaky
about
butler,
me.
isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine,
I've been
give
through
us some
worse.
privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it. Yo, Anne, what's up?
Relax, man. I said I'd get your money. It's just gonna take a little longer. How's that that, Michael? Calm the fuck down. You know I'm good for it. I'm a Carlisle. I'm made of it. Lean back and do it. You want to? No, Christ, I'm gonna hang up. Let's talk when you calm the fuck down.
Did the portrait photographer check out? You verified his identity?
I bet it is thorough. Good.
If you only knew what we face. I wonder what you would do. Attack? Regroup? Close the gates and wait it out?
Brilliant, sir.
Sir, you are trespassing. Okay, you have a good one, sir.
Sorry, sir, not coming through here. Move away. Wide now, thanks.
Patrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
That's a little too close.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'd never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting, and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can...
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Yes, hi, he's dead. Edward. I know I'm not supposed to be there.
But he was such a gentleman. Gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
Ah, hi there.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor. But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time.
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
go on, Fair? She'd just discovered Zachary's dead body and was all shook up. I tried to tell her, and do you know what she said? She said, "Things will change around here. I can promise you that."
She can't wait to get her hands on Thornbridge Manor.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. But Lag's safe with Ethel. She never misses a step. Gossiping at work, though.
Why waste away in front of the books when he can play like that? That music makes my heart soar. You and me both.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Okay, I'm following the thing, the blue, you know, the blue light bulb that leads you to the next objective. Now I'm upstairs with a dude that, you know, with my opportunity to kill him. The problem is, how I'm gonna kill him if there's another guard up there standing there watching us at the same time. It's dumb as hell, man. Okay, I think I figured it out now. I had to go back
On top of things, Elaine?
Sure am, Mr. Fernsby. Coming along just fine.
I trust Mr. Patrick is not interfering with your work. We need everything ready tomorrow.
I got fucked up right there, but I definitely know what to do. When you go up in the penthouse with the first guy, he gonna tell you to make yourself comfortable. Make yourself comfortable. He gonna go in another room.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
I got the poison. But I just got caught with the poison.
Oh, I'd love to tell you.
Sorry, but I think I...
Oh, no,
Right.
yeah.
Glad.
Yeah,
So I
absolutely.
gotta do it over. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. He gonna say make yourself comfortable. Go there, lock this another room, put the poison, drink. Then he gonna take you inside that room and talk to you. And then you supposed to pick the other glass up and drink out of it. When he see you do that, he gonna pick his glass up and drink it and die. That's crazy.
Hello there, sir.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Everything's in order.
Because I was watching How broadcast. It said it's funny. Same 847, same quality voice I just heard. Same guy, all these games, it's the same. It's crazy, but it's blessed to me. All the events that have been in, same dude. Can't be replaced. So many damn secrets.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
I feel completely blindsided here. I have no idea what's going on. No, she's calm as ice. It's just not natural. Nobody's that calm. It's gonna end in murder, I'm telling you. Hey, buddy, do as I say. Freeze now! You were gonna follow me. That was it, sir. You're free to go. Move along.
Well, I don't feel too good. About that promotion, I thought might come in my way. Yeah, well, don't count on it. That's a shit assignment.
Hey!
No, I didn't expect this. Yates didn't even warn me, and now he doesn't return my calls. I just wish I was holy shit.
Love you too.
Bye.
You, sir, are trespassing. Get
The hell's with this damn thing? Ooh, I cannot believe that Hitman servers crashed. Now, they stopped my game. That's some crap, man. What the hell's wrong with this thing? They said failed to authorize my account with Hitman server. I have the option to reconnect or return to the menu offline mode. Please choose an option and continue. That's some trash. What the hell?
shit working again.
Yeah, it must work for you, but it's not working for me. I'm still offline and I still can't continue my mission. Which is bullshit. I got this far. Why the hell would they do this shit now?